It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. Team versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. With it on the return is Logan. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Broncos take over.
The former Missouri Tiger Drew Lock will be at quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 53 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will have a Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Jacobs again, the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Locke's pass.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, a short throw caught by Andrews.
Mahomes pass. Complete.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Jacobs now. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Block off of play action. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That's good.
Give them 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
now to the air. Lock. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Lock. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Rosa's kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0.
Broncos 3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at
the numbers there for Howard a week ago. 21 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Running with Howard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Howard, the ball
3
carrier.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Broncos 3, Chiefs nothing.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. But they'll drop this underneath to Howard. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first down, they run with Howard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
To Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Now this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Harrison.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tight.
And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Harrison Butker on
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 8 yards there on a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. Mahomes 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He was 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
Out of the gun, this is Howard. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Mahomes firing complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a first down, Chiefs.
Running from the gun with Howard. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Howard.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23.
A gain of 13 yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, it's Howard. Shaq tops it on the tackle that time. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Butker's kick here is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Broncos 10.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They run it with Jacobs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Lock. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Block working out of the gun. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Seventh play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On second down, it's Howard. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, Mahomes is going to fire one. It got his man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mahomes now on first down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Mahomes now to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Mahomes pass.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. So that'll bump it back to a 1st and 15. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Howard. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson.
Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Howard. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the Broncos get there and take him down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chiefs.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Mahomes pass.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. On the delay, it's Howard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 28. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Open man Hamler, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 12.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Final minute now of the third quarter.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Locke. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
31-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up the 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 40.
Now to the air. Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Locke. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. From the gun, Locke. Oh, he stays up. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Mahomes pass.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Broncos take
a 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
That's just what you call a chain mover right there. Nothing fancy. Get the ball out to the back, and you're asking him to make a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that. Picks up the 1st down. I can't wait till we get to the point, partner, where we're not saying chain mover, but we're saying laser pointer picks it up for the 1st down.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Mahomes pass. Complete to
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
1st down, Kansas City.
They'll run on 1st down. Howard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's 2nd and 8.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. They go with Howard again. Down right around the 25. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
They run with Howard. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. Butker's kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Broncos.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Back to throw. Lock. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for KJ.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Lock. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running with Howard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and goal from the 6 this time. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
17.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance.